Steve Evans, back to winning ways in the league on Saturday and normal service resumed.
Yeah, it was an interesting game on Saturday, isn't it? You know, we come back late Saturday night, but Sunday we get the chance as a staff to review the footage and look at it. Oh, listen, I think for 10, 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes, we're superb, aren't we? You know, we all bar that final product. They can't really get out the half, and they don't get out the half many times. But then we have some sloppy passes, some sloppy challenges, giving away a penalty from sloppy play leading up to the penalty more than the challenge itself. No complaints, the referee's absolutely right when you review the footage back, he's got it bang on, it's a penalty. But Tay Diggs is at a hole, saves it. But, you know, shortly after we're conceding a goal, Carl gets blocked, but that happens in most penalty boxes in most games of football, so we go one down. But I think the plan was then, let's get through the half time, let's regroup. We had strong words in the dressing room, which is probably one of the few times I've had to say to the group, it's the last 20 minutes of the half wasn't acceptable, but we've got some real men in there, some real leaders. You know, when you look at Pierre Gianni and Sweeney and Cooten, I could get through it all. Luke Norris has been outstanding for us. And people really stepping up to the mark, like Jimmy Reid, people rising to the fore. So I think they grabbed those words. It probably hurt them at half time, what I said. And as a coach and a manager, you look for reaction, Alfie, and we got a fantastic reaction. Obviously, Reedy scores, but it's actually very good play, but good ball with Saxon and Jake Taylor and Luke Norris. Norris is a brilliant piece of vision to stick it through the boys' legs, force a great save. And then from there on in, I think there's no doubt we're in the ascendancy. Can we get a second goal? I think we all accept the goalkeeper of Crewe played for us for that 10 seconds. And he's a promising, really good young goalkeeper. He's we found in recent times ourselves, your goalkeeper makes a mistake, it's a goal. And we took advantage, it really pops it into them today. And then I think apart from the odd counter-attack with the broke, particularly on Saxon's side on the right, boys got blind and pace. Saxon dealt with him appropriately. And I think we probably should go on and win the game more comfortably and make that last 10 minutes where we can sit back in our chair and relax. But so overall, a great win. I don't think a lot of teams will go to Crewe and win like that. And considering Northampton got a point the previous week when they were 2 down and an own goal in the 97th minute gets him back in it. So it shows compared to last year how much progress we've made.
On Saturday, the boys back in training this week, and what's your plan like for the week ahead?
Well, the week ahead really is a really good one for us. We've got a free week, and that's good in the basis we can get on the training ground and do some work. But some of the ideas we implemented in the pre-season programme, and the boys have carried them into the season, but in reality we've had more weeks than not. It's been Saturday, Tuesday, so it tends to be a bit like recovery sessions. We're doing little sessions on a Monday, playing Tuesday, getting the boys a recovery on a Wednesday and Thursday, and it's back into that cycle in some really midweek lengthy journeys. So this week is about time on the training ground, implementing those ideas. And of course we have, I think it's a great occasion, we have the Stevenage ladies are playing this evening at the Lamex. I think it's against Colneath, I think I'm right in saying that. And of course you just need to look at where the ladies' game has come in recent years, and I think I'm one of them when we daughters it, embellishes it and thinks it's great. And good luck tonight, girls, good luck.
What would be your team talk to those women before they walk out of the tunnel tonight?
I think it would be exactly the same as I give to my lads every week. I think it's first and foremost, carry out Faddy's plans. He's a good guy, I've spoken to him a few occasions. He'll be really keen to win. I think if you're Faddy, you want the Stevenage people to come out and support us, don't we? That's what we want tonight. But I think my team talk would resemble around, win your individual battles, do your job right, embrace it, play with a smile, play with the challenge of representing the badge, play with the challenge of winning, and more importantly, let's take this ladies team at Stevenage even further up the pyramid. So, but 100% good luck to Faddy and all the girls tonight for sure.
It's just a fantastic occasion for the town to get behind the women's team and really show their support this evening. I
think so. I think one of the parts on the agenda when I sat down with our chairman back in the summer was how we can incorporate further and how we can develop further with the ladies' football side. And I think we both, I don't think we both embrace it. So that's why the game's at the Lamex. That's why we're opening ourselves up to say, come on, we're with you. And Faddy knows, I've told him anytime he wants to come and watch us at closer quarters and training and perhaps nick a few ideas, or maybe we should watch him and steal a few ideas. But I think it's great. You know, we're a football club that's very proud of what happened tonight, and hopefully it won't be the last time they're playing at Lamex for sure.
On to Saturday, it's the men again at the Lamex. It'll be good to get back to home comforts after such a while on the road.
Yeah, I think every manager loves to be at home and around what you would say your own people. And our support base has been growing since I came in. The Stevenage public are looking up and seeing a successful team, and everyone wants to support a successful team. So we all know that what Stevenage train station looks like on a Saturday when they're all off to Spurs, West Ham, Chelsea, Arsenal. I've even seen Liverpool supporters at the station. So from that point of view, it would be nice to get some of them. But you know what? There's enough people in Stevenage that have got Stevenage in the blood to come and help us. So it'll be a tough one. I think Sutton's had a great run of form. I think they've just had 3 wins in a week against good opposition. Good manager. Club looks very well run, and some really good players. You know, one of them played for me at Wembley in the playoff win at Rotherham. So there'll be a nice little shake of the hands before the swords are drawn for action. People
often compare this Sutton United side to the Stevenage side of 10, 12 years ago in getting promoted into League Two. What do you expect to see from them on Saturday?
I think it's a great comparison. I hated that Stevenage team. People like Ronnie Henry and Boswick, they used to snarl at you in the tunnel, you know. It's frightening to look. But no, I respected them. That's what I did. I think when you come up against them, you know that they were going to be so strong. You were going to have to win the battle first before you could earn the right to score a goal. And Sutton are very much like that. They've had a brilliant season last season. I went to Wembley to watch them in the Papa John's final against Rotherham, and they lost. But how they lost is unbelievable. They were absolutely magnificent. And I think the good thing is they've lost some good players, like to the boy at Peterborough, but they go and find another one, and that's credit to the manager and his coaching staff and everyone around who helps get the players. So we know how tough it's going to be. They're full of good players. Another benchmark for us. I thought going to Crewe was a benchmark, and I think we dealt with that. We should have dealt with it more comfortably than we did. But I think this is a real true benchmark, because the one thing I know about Sutton, they'll be in the top 7. And people say, well, how many teams do you say that about? I think I don't say about any more than 5 or 6, because I don't believe it. And I'm not going to say I think somebody will be in the top 7 and people go, why has you said that? Because I think these will be in the top 7. Will we be there? We'll see on Saturday as a benchmark.
Just finally, you mentioned Bozzy, Danny Rose and David Amu will be back training this week. Is that still the case? Yeah,
we've got Michael Boswick will be out, Danny Rose is out on the grass. David's probably going to be later in the week, but I'll be disappointed if we've not got if not all 3 available to us on Saturday. We need them. You know, we also need some additional work into the lads that perhaps have not had the game time, because we look at percentage of minutes across the season, and the boys that are down below a certain percentage, then they'll work a little bit extra this week just to top them up before we go Saturday midweek again, which we do for a few weeks. So we need all the players available. People could see on Saturday we had no one spare, and people see this Saturday if we've got them fit, we'll have 1 spare, maybe 2 at a luxury. So from our point of view, we've done some fantastic business in the transfer window. We got fantastic support from our chairman, who I think might be with us today. He's certainly said he's going to pop in this week, so we're all on guard. We're all walking about sweeping the corridors, and in all seriousness, he gave us the most fantastic support, and this will be the first time I've actually seen him face to face for a week or so it'd be nice to thank him.
And one eye on Celtic Madrid tonight.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm off to Forest Green tonight myself, but I think there's no doubt I'll be dodging it early, getting in the car and putting the radio on, and then I'll watch it. So if it's a positive result, I'll be watching the full rerun. If it's not a positive result, I'll just look at the goals. But I've already sent my best wishes up to Big Ange and to Gavin Strachan, who's a senior member of the coaching staff up there, who I'm really good friends with. So from that point of view, come on the take.
Great, thank you, Gaffer.